become a writer. His only compensation is absolute freedom. He has no master except for his own soul, and that, I am sure, is why he does it. This famous quote, said by Roald Dahl, a very famous children's literature author. Dahl was born September 13th, 1916, in South Wales. While he was always a very bright child, his life began to spiral out of control when his father died when he was at the young age of 4 years old. This early tragedy seemed to shake his spirits and diminish his attitude. Soon after starting elementary school at a private school, it was made clear that he could not behave himself. After a particularly harsh year, his mother decided to pull him out of public school and place him into a private boarding school, which was his father's dying wish. At St. Peter's British boarding school, Dahl started to thrive in his academics, so much that in 1932, when he graduated high school, his mother, who had very little money, offered to pay for his entire college tuition. Dahl refused and told his mother he would much rather travel the world and learn that way. Flash forward to 1942, when Dahl moved to the U.S. After traveling the world and working in many workforces, ranging from being a fighter pilot in the Royal Air Force to working at Shell Oil in Tanzania, he landed in D.C. While in Washington, D.C., he published his first children's book titled The Gremlins. After The Gremlins gained major popularity, he started writing full-time. Dahl published many children's books, 19 to be exact, and others adult books, which weren't as popular. Some of the popular children's books include Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and James and the Giant Peach, which were both turned into films. But as a result of his tough upbringing, it is believed that Dahl reflected his emotional childhood into his writing. His writing is filled with gruesome humor and dark humor, as well as many stories surrounded by adult villains. Dahl largely contributed to children's literature by being one of the first writers to write children's book in the child's point of view. He did this for the child to be more interested into the book and see it from their perspective. He also incorporated a lot of magic into his stories and used common themes such as outer beauty reflecting the inner beauty. Sadly, Dahl passed away in 1990 after living a very long and full life. Since Dahl is not here with us anymore to tell us about his life, his son Mark has decided to fill in and give you more of information about his life. Please help me welcome Mark Dahl to the stage.